Hi, I'm Teresa Lysam, and I'm with my guest co-host today, Cindy Berg. Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
We're evolving women. I'm evolving, you're evolving, we're all evolving. So let's help each other to evolve. So our intention with this episode today is to fill the world with uplifting messages, new perspectives, tools, resources, wellness ideas, mindset ideas, more about believing in ourselves. And we're here to give you permission to be your best self and live your best life. So welcome. We're so glad you're here. Does it drive you nuts when people don't thank you for gifts that you've given them, maybe around Christmas time or birthdays? Or how do you react, or how do you feel when that does not happen?
Oh my gosh. Um, that drives me absolutely crazy, and I'll tell you why. Two reasons. Number one, because in this day, almost everything's shipped.
Yeah, true.
And it is so nice to know that, number one, the gift was received. I mean, I get a notice that it was delivered, but that doesn't always mean it
Right.
was received. So it's nice to know that people
Hmm.
got the gift physically.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's also nice to know that they appreciated it,
Yes.
that you hit the target, at least
Mm-hmm.
close. But then there's also that little bit of just, I grew up in the olden days, um, and my mother was horrified if I didn't thank people promptly for gifts. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, please
Yep.
and thank you was something I was taught from the time I could
Mm-hmm.
walk. Even
Yes.
if I got a gift I didn't like, I was told to always be a grateful receiver
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, people don't have to take the time to think about you. And the very thought that they took time out of their day to acknowledge you is a gift.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
it is a
Yes, it
gift to
is.
have somebody's time because time is irreplaceable.
Mm-hmm.
Time is the one thing that, that is intentional and is forever.
Yes.
So, so it's always, it drives me nuts, especially like I hope my grandchildren aren't listening, but my grandchildren, I love them to pieces. But quite often I never hear, I have to ask their
Mm-hmm.
parents, did they like that? Oh yeah, she's been wearing it every single day.
Mm-hmm.
She loves it to pieces. It's like, you think the kid could call grandma and say,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like that necklace, grandma. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
And
oh
it's so
goodness.
easy. It's so easy nowadays. You
N-
just grab a phone and throw a text out there,
You know what?
It doesn't take much time.
I'm wondering if it's too easy.
Hmm. Too easy to say thank you to somebody for a gift they received?
That people just don't think of it.
I don't know. I do think it's a practice, it's a habit, it's a skill
Yeah,
that does need to be crafted or really have an awareness around. Such as growing up as kids.
right.
Your parents kept saying, say please, say thank you. And
Hmm.
so maybe it just became ingrained in us. And maybe
Hmm.
that's not happening now. I don't know. I'm
That
not
could be.
passing judgment on anything or
Could be.
anybody, but was it because we got that constant message? Or is it just something that we came by naturally? I don't
Well,
know.
and I wonder if it's not even endemic. Is it something that they don't see everywhere? I mean, we used to see it everywhere. We used
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
it on
that's
TV.
true.
And
Yeah.
I'm guessing they probably don't see it on TV either.
Hmm. That's probably true. But it's such a minor, easy thing to do. Like it means so much when somebody is grateful, somebody says thank you,
Hmm.
or somebody says please. Like it's just like a sign of respect, and it just takes a split second. And
Hmm.
it means so much to me. I
Hmm.
just I just love it. It's like you're acknowledging their gift of time or their gift of their attention on you. And I don't know, it's timeless. It doesn't lose its impact, whether it was in the olden days
Hmm.
or now, you know?
Hmm.
It's,
Hmm.
it isn't something that we need to keep talking about instead of assuming everybody knows about it.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Hmm. Yeah. Is it something that's related to the culture?
I'm sorry, can you say that again? It was a little
I
jumpy.
said, is it something related to the me culture?
Um, that I don't have an answer for.
Does it just, if it doesn't pertain to me directly, it doesn't exist?
Could be, could be, but there's a lot of people, and I don't want to generalize and say that's a blanket statement for everybody because there are people, kids that do have that awareness and they do have that appreciation for things that people do for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like to group everybody together because
Mm-hmm.
everybody's different. But it's just, like in my house, I expect people to say please and thank you,
Mm-hmm.
my little ones. And if I don't hear it, I will kind of say something.
Did you forget something?
Yeah, or, yes, that please would be awesome.
Uh-huh.
Like just that's my way of, getting him to tease it out of them. And then being an example is important as well. I do know my adult children, it just tickles me and warms my heart that they do still reach out. I have one that does cards, like little
Mm-hmm.
thank you cards,
Oh,
and sends
nice.
those out. And it's just like, oh my God, I'm just so proud.
Oh, that is
Um,
fabulous.
and then my grandkids, their mom, who is my daughter, they
Uh-huh.
write out like little pre-printed things. She has them sit there and write out thank you cards for after
Oh.
they get their Christmas presents. So I
Uh-huh.
am honored that that does happen and
Uh-huh.
continues in my family. So I must have done something right.
Uh-huh.
But it's like even like I have some thank you cards I want to get out here
Uh-huh.
soon. And it's just a little thing that you're taking the time and the effort to write them out, to put them in an envelope, to go to the mailbox. And nowadays we don't get that much because it
Right.
is easy to send an email, send a
Mm-hmm.
text, even
Mm-hmm.
a voicemail, something.
Mm-hmm.
And to actually have somebody take the time to write out a card, put it in the mail, that's
Right.
just really, really amplifies
Right.
your when you like you mentioned earlier, receiving with gratitude, being a
Mm-hmm.
grateful receiver, like, oh my God, somebody took the time to send this to me,
Right.
which is a step beyond just sending a thank you text or making a phone call or um, but yeah, especially nowadays, it's well, the snail mail way of saying thank you is really very, very special.
Well, you know what else is charming about the mail way of doing things? It leaves you with mementos. And
Yes.
the
Yeah.
beautiful thing about mementos is when you're having one of those days
Yes.
that you need support, I've got a drawer full of cards
Yes.
that I can
Yeah.
pull out of anniversary cards, birthday cards,
Mm-hmm.
thank you cards. And I just love that.
Yes, me
I
too.
love that. Even some old Christmas cards with family
Mm-hmm.
photos.
Yep.
And those are just such precious gifts.
Yes, it kind of brings you back to that feeling that you had when you first got it. So you
Mm-hmm.
get like a second, third, fourth experience feeling those feelings of warmth when
Absolutely.
you revisit those cards and those letters. And yeah, it's they're very, very special. But I'll just take a text. I'll just take, like, we also will take a photo of whatever the gift was,
Uh-huh.
and send the photo with us with the gift and send it to somebody. I mean, even
Uh-huh.
that's great.
Yeah.
Just any kind of an acknowledgement is so impactful and so
Right.
appreciated, at
Right.
least from my point of view.
Right.
Everybody thinks differently, but
Well, it's that gift of time that you
yes,
took the
like you said,
time
yes.
to acknowledge that somebody impacted your life and took their
Hmm.
time on you.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think it's gratitude is such a gift, not only to to the giver, but to the receiver.
Mhm.
Because I believe for the receiver, um, in gratitude, I believe the more we're grateful, the more we see that we're given.
Mhm. Yep.
The more you're aware of how much there is in your life that really is a gift.
Mhm.
I think today, uh, maybe more than any time, but people seem to think they're entitled.
Mm. Mhm.
And I grew up, and I'm guessing you grew up in an era where my father told me the world doesn't owe you anything.
Right, right, right.
Um, so we were taught to be grateful for for gosh darn anything we got
Mhm. Mhm.
because we didn't have to be given anything.
Right, right. And I think too, it's part of that immediate gratification that permeates our society. And we can go get anything we want and
Hmm.
everything's easily available. And so maybe that's where that entitlement feeling comes from.
Hmm.
I don't know. Whereas if there's a delay and it is an effort to get something,
Hmm.
maybe you're more grateful for it that
Hmm.
because of that. I don't know. I'm just speculating and throwing that out there.
Hmm.
But I love that you said gratitude. It's like an unending gift. You're giving gratitude out, you're getting it back. It amplifies things. There's research behind a gratitude practice.
Hmm.
If you're practicing on a regular basis, being grateful, seeing with grateful eyes,
Hmm.
saying thank you to somebody, that's a form of gratitude. Like there's research that people are so much happier when they are being in that grateful frame of mind.
Hmm.
I love that, that you can back things up with science. But and it makes me happier. I have a gratitude practice that I've been doing for years at the end of my day, and it
Hmm.
just gives me a way of looking back at my day and like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, that did happen. Oh, that person did do this for me. So I can revisit those moments in my day where somebody gave me of their time.
Hmm.
Somebody put in a little bit extra effort for me. And that just warms my heart and I can be grateful for that and I can acknowledge that. And I'm telling the universe, I want more of that, please. Thank you very much.
Yes. Well, you know what? And I think people who are grateful are given more
Mm-hmm.
because they're grateful and people appreciate gratitude.
Yes, no, you're right. You're right. Who would you rather give something to? Somebody
Right.
who's gripey and complaining and doesn't respond, or somebody's like, "Oh, thank you so much. I so appreciate it." Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that is
know
the
who I want to give to more.
exactly. Exactly. Do you want to give to the company that's going to give you a coffee mug and a canvas bag? Or do you want to give to the company that says, hey, you need to give to us because
Yeah, yeah.
we need your money? Well,
Isn't that funny
everybody
though?
needs my money.
Right. Isn't that funny though? Those little teeny
Yeah,
gifts that are just kind of, not really worth a whole lot.
yeah.
But where you're
The
like, "Oh, yeah,
incentives.
we'll take it."
Yeah, it's an incentive. Yay.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with your company because you gave us a pen or
You know
whatever.
what? I love my Nordstrom shopping bags. I just do. I mean, they're like a point of pride for me. It's like, woohoo, I got another Nordstrom shopping bag.
I mean, even people like to get stickers as adults, how you give the
Uh-huh.
kids stickers for something and we're like, "I
You know what? That's
got a
funny.
sticker, I got a bag, I got a pen."
I have a Harley Davidson aluminum mug that I keep reusing because it keeps everything really cold. All right. And it's been dropped. I mean, I use it on my motorcycle and it's been dropped a number of times, but it like keeps everything cold and it's fabulous. It's like a 24-ounce thing, maybe even 30 ounces. It's
A
huge.
big
And
one, yeah.
I carry it around all day long and I don't have it here, but the paint is coming off it. So I just keep putting stickers over it. So anytime there's like a free sticker, it's like, wow, can I have a sticker? like, woo, stickers.
But see how those little things just make us happy, and we're so grateful to whoever gave us the
Absolutely.
sticker, or to whoever gave us the mug, or to whoever, like we love that stuff. We're
Yeah,
so grateful for
it
that.
well, it doesn't
So
take much,
it
I
doesn't.
mean,
So I guess that means, like, that goes to show, just send a thank you text, send a quick photo, like do something as quickly as possible just to say thank you. And I
let
like to do it like right after I receive something. Like the quicker I can do it, the better. This way it
yeah,
doesn't get bumped to the back burner and I forget about it.
right.
So
The
for me,
fresher it
it's
is, the
yes,
yeah,
exactly.
go with raw emotions every
Yeah,
time.
exactly. And you're more sincere that way, and you're in the moment, and you're still feeling those feelings. So, yeah, and this, we could go on and on about this, but we'll start to wrap it up here. But I guess our call to action is, or our suggestion, our invitation is to think about your own way of receiving. And are you grateful for things? Are you expressing gratitude to others for what they're doing for you? And how can you maybe do a better job of it, or set a better example? Or I don't know, what else you got to wrap this up, Cindy?
Um, don't just give gifts for a holiday. Give a gift, even if it's a gift of time or the gift of a compliment,
Mm-hmm.
when it
Mm-hmm.
occurs to you,
Yes, yes, all through the year. It doesn't
all
have to
through the
be
year.
tied to any particular point in time. It's an ongoing gift that can be given all the time, every
Gratitude
moment.
is
Yes,
a gift not just to the gift giver, but to the uh to the gift receiver.
yes, yes. It's a win-win for everybody.
Woohoo!
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, my friend. We so appreciate everybody who's viewing, who's listening. We appreciate you, and we're grateful for you. I'm grateful for you, Cindy. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.